if you have the time to make yourself feel bad about yourself, you should use that time for yourself. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
Welcome back to another video podcast. It's Misa.
And this is Yuka.
And welcome to the Misa Yuka podcast. Welcome to another video podcast of the week. If you're new here, we are two sisters born in Japan, raised in the States. And on this podcast, we talk about random stuff that we relate to each week and you hope you relate to as well. So before we get into the topic, we always have a show and tell where we show and tell our favorites of the week. And today, we haveカステラ。
文明堂のカステラです。
こんな感じになってます。
Yes.
Yes.
It's so cute. Like, who are these people? I wonder who they are. Is this like Perry?
So we have Hojicha on the right, and we have the Castella
The Castella.
on the left.
美味しそう.
Yes,
It's such a cute combination.
いちごさん。いちごはit's from Flying Tiger because it's one of my favorite places to shop. Ooh, ちょっといただきます。いただきます。This is great. This is a good gift. This is so spongy. This is like SpongeBob SquarePants.
Doesn't this look like Perry?
Perry, oh, that is Perry, right? Because he brought the Castella to Japan.
Really? Was that in our textbook?
I think Perry's like from Portugal.
Really? Oh, これペリーじゃん。絶対ペリーだよ。That's his bow. The black ship.
Yeah, it's a Perry 来航したんですよ。I think
長崎に?
Yeah, 長崎じゃないけど I just remember like learning about Perry and I was like, oh, Perry is such a cute name.
I know.
Like Perry the platypus.
I know, I was like, Perry the platypus. Good. It's easy to remember.
Right. And then he came to Japan and that's when all the Western things. So like Japan was a sakoku,
Yeah.
right?
He came to Yokohama.
Yes, Yokohama.
And that's why there's red bricks.
Yes. And that's why like Yokohama is a little bit westernized. But after like Japan opened its borders, Perry came and he's like la 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 la.
He
He's
also
like,
came with a black ship.
oh love. Yeah. Oh yeah, this black ship.
So intimidating.
Yeah. And then he was like, hello Japan. These are the Castellas from Portugal. I don't think that happened.
He's such an entrepreneur if you think about it.
No, he's such an influencer. He's an influencer, I think.
面白い。文明堂でした。
So we're back.
We're back.
So what is today's topic, Yuka?
Today's topic is about comparison.
Yeah, comparison. We did get a comment about how do we not compare ourselves to other people in this world filled and fraught with social media.
Right.
And I think it is actually so hard.
Yeah.
It is so hard if you have so much information available.
Right.
At your hands. And
it feels like a lot of information, but it's all algorithm information.
Yeah.
You know?
So it's fake. It's not fake.
It's not fake. I feel like we all have like different information.
That's true.
I have information about dogs.
What do I have? Oh, I have like information about like how to live a happier life.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I have a lot of content on that.
So it might be very helpful for today's topic.
Right. So first of all, like everyone says comparison is the thief of happiness. Everyone says that. Everyone says comparison is the thief of happiness. Mm-hmm. And that is a given fact. Mm-hmm. Okay. Even Tony Robbins talk, or Mel Robbins. Are they related?
Wait, it's like we realize now.
The biggest coaches in the world, they have the same last names. It's so funny.
The Robins.
The Robins. They're also saying, comparison is the thief of happiness. Mm-hmm. So it's a clear sign that we shouldn't be doing that.
Right.
It's a clear sign that it is a thief of happiness.
Mm-hmm.
So now we have to find ways that, that ring true to you, because I feel like every different angle kind of like rings true to the different people.
Yeah.
So we just have to find an angle or a way of thinking that rings true to you so that you stop comparing yourself to other people.
Right.
And I think I had the hardest time doing that. I think even to this day. But I think recently I have come to a point where I don't give a fuck about anything anymore, about like what people what people are doing, and also what people think about you.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Why do you think so? Well, like what happened?
Maybe like I'm getting older.
So the solution is like grow up. I don't know.
No, I think it's because when you're creating things, or if you're on social media, and if you're not on social media, right? The first thing is, I think my way, or maybe our way of dealing with social media is we see social media as something that doesn't cripple away at your confidence, but as something that allows you to find new, interesting, cool things. Right?
Right. Like inspiration.
Yeah. Just as inspiration, just as a tool for inspiration.
Yeah.
Right. We just use Instagram and like social media like that. Right. So I think that's the first thing. And then it also comes to like jealousy. Like, how do you deal with jealousy? I think jealousy is a very good thing.
Yeah.
It's a very good sign that you actually want that thing. So you should actually think the feeling of jealousy and be like, oh, thank you. That's a really good sign. I'm going to go after that. That's a very clear sign.
Yeah.
If you're feeling a little jealous about someone, you probably want that.
Yeah. And then instead of like stopping at this feeling of, oh, I want that, it's like now you have to think like, you have to figure it out. Like,
how do we do that?
Yeah, like, how do we do that? And not just, oh my gosh, like this girl or like this guy, he's like posting again or something, you know? It's like, how do I post? Anything like that.
Right. How do I do that?
Yeah.
Right.
How do I get that life?
Yes. And I think the point is like, how do I do that?
Yeah, that accent on the I.
I thing. So important.
Yeah.
That really allows you to create the main character energy. Like, how do I do it?
Yeah. I mean, I think when I was younger, I would be like kind of stopping at this point of like, oh, I'm jealous of that person. And then like your mind kind of stops there. But,
right.
But as I, inputted more podcast stuff along the way, I feel like I realized that jealousy is like such an important signal. Right?
Yeah, it's such an important signal. It's like if jealousy was a person, I'd be like, thanking
jealousy.
Thank you, jealousy.
Right.
Because sometimes we actually don't know what we want until we feel things,
until we see things as well.
Yeah, and we're like, oh, I want that. Oh shit.
Yeah.
So I do think that social media is a really good thing to to use it as an inspiration to know yourself more.
Yeah.
Okay. The second part about so I think that's like it's not like a step 0, but like an overarching
Why
theme.
do you always like step 0? I'm like, why can't we start with step 1?
大前提が必要だから大前提.
I'm like hearing step 0. It's like I'm like, can we just get to the last step? It feels like so
That's
far.
the overarching theme. Okay. So how do you actually stop this comparison? I think we have a habit. We have an innate habit to compare ourselves to other human beings.
Right.
Right. How are you overcoming it? Because you seem like you don't compare yourself to other people and you always look so confident.
No, Misa. Comparison happens every single day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's hear about it.
But I think for me, my mindset's always like I'm still becoming. Right.
You're like the coming of age movie.
Yeah. I am.
I'm still becoming. I like that. Okay. Love that phrase.
And I think a lot of the times we compare to someone who already has 5 years, 10 years of experience ahead of us. And we're like, oh my gosh, wow, like I don't have any of that, but I want to like I'm so jealous of this person. But the thing is, we're comparing the wrong start line or the wrong timeline, I guess.
Right.
And so that person has 10 years of experience, but you're just beginning. So obviously you're going to be, behind, and that's okay because you're just still becoming.
Right. Even though if they have,
Yeah.
5 years, 10 years, or 10 years of experience, and you might be starting off at that one thing at like a later point of your life, you still have a lot of experience where you, like, even though maybe you weren't doing that thing, you still have a lot of like other experience that make you a unique person.
Yeah. So I guess also understanding and like what makes you you.
Yeah. What makes you you?
Is a good a good question to ask yourself.
Yeah. That's true. I think that is like the biggest question I ask myself now, because for me, I think I started off social media like maybe 3.5 years ago or something, almost 4 years ago now, right? But that was the point where I didn't know anything about like video or talking to a camera, or also I didn't know anything about fashion or skincare. Like I started at like 0, right? I'm so jealous of the people who, started earlier or something, but I do have a lot of experience studying and, and like going to university or working at corporate for a few years, right? So like there's nothing to compare. That is my uniqueness, and that is my story.
Yeah. Your story. Love that. That's another key term. Story.
That is your own story.
Your experiences make up your story. No one in this world can have the same experiences and the same story. So I guess like investing in experiences is really important.
Oh, okay.
Don't you think so? Because then you have a different story to tell. Then you become a unique person, and then you can stop comparing.
But I think it's like being okay with like whatever you have right now. Right? Being okay with like whatever you have right now. And if you want something, you're not doing that out of like comparison. You want that out of like pure, desire to do that.
Being okay?
Yeah, being okay with like whatever you have right now. And then that is like step 0. Right? That's step 0.
That's step 0. That's true.
Yeah. And then on top of that, you go for the things that you want.
Right.
But I don't know like if that connects truly with like comparison. But yeah, like a way of thinking like that I've been trying recently to like stop comparing myself to other people. It's like, yeah, definitely you have a different story to tell. Also, I imagine, this is like what goes on in my head. I imagine a person who always compares themselves to other people, who is always having reactive emotions. And a person who is always kind of confident in themselves, and a person who does not compare, and then they have their own aura. Like, what do you want to be?
Having my own aura.
Yeah. That's what I want.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I'm going to create my own bubble.
Right.
And I think that's how you truly become invincible.
That's true.
Yeah. And I asked myself, like, Misa, what do you want? Do you want to be always frazzled?
Right.
And be so reactive, right? Or do you want your own bubble and be like, okay, this is my world, and happily and snugly live in that?
I guess another thing is like learn how to use that energy of comparison energy, and then make that into a catalyst so that you can improve your life.
Yeah. How do you do that? Like, I'm going to put this energy as a catalyst. Whoop, whoop,
no,
whoop.
It's this feeling of jealousy, that energy. You can use that energy to excel into what you want to become.
Right.
You know what I'm trying to say, though?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, can you translate that for me?
I think you're trying to say, if you have the time, if you have the time to be jealous about someone, and if you have the time to compare yourself to other people, use that time to work on yourself.
Right. That's basically what I'm trying to say.
Because like energy is time too.
Right.
Energy is time.
It is time.
It's time. So if you seriously have the time to compare yourself to other equals if you have the time to make yourself feel bad about yourself, you should use that time maybe for others.
Yeah.
Or like for yourself.
Yeah.
Go on a run, go on a walk or something. Yeah, I always think like, oh, that's a waste of time.
Oh yeah, that's a really good term. Everything
is a waste of time. Such a waste of time, I think.
Thinking is a waste of time. Like negative thoughts is a waste of time.
Yeah, negative thoughts is such a waste of time. Such a waste of time.
And it also brings you down at the same time.
Yeah, so do you want to purposely like let yourself down?
Yeah.
No, we don't want to do that, everyone.
Yeah. So I think the best way is, how do you make that into a very positive mindset, like comparison into a positive mindset?
Yeah.
That's the most important key here.
Who are you?
It is. And I think it comes back to this first bullet point of like,
step 0.
No, not step 0. To the first bullet point of, how do I figure that out?
Yeah.
Like, how do I get that?
How do I get that?
That's the most important step.
Or how do I get that? But also, like, how do I be myself fully?
Yeah.
Wholeheartedly.
And also, you have to ask yourself, do you really want that?
For me, I do have a person or like have like role models who I want to be. But that also makes me feel like, okay, I don't think I can get there because they're so amazing, right? But then if I say like, okay, I think I can kind of be like that, but I'll have my own spice to it. I'll have my own twist to it. So I'll have my own bubble where I don't have to be that person or those people who I deem as role models. I can be myself, and I will create a culture where I can be myself. That makes me feel a little bit more comfortable and a little bit more achievable.
Right. And I think that can only come from understanding yourself, right?
Yeah.
So, journaling.
Yeah. Or asking yourself, like, what kind of person you want to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you can kind of like sculpt yourself every single day.
That's a really good topic to write about or think about.
Yeah, what kind of person you want to be. Like when you walk into a room, like do you want to be a bubbly person? Do you want to be a super energetic person? Or do you want to be a person who's a really good listener? You know, like do you want to be chic? You know, what kind of person you want to be? And then kind of standing up for yourself for that.
Yeah.
If any kind of comparison occurs, if any kind of visuals that kind of trigger something in you,
right,
always defending yourself,
right,
for that.
Right.
Yeah, it's kind of, this is like an ongoing topic, but we just know that comparison is a thief of happiness,
right? And if you put it in a negative way, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Because if I see it in a positive way, and I'll be like, oh my gosh, she looks so cute today, like her outfit is always on point, I'm so jealous, then for me it's a sign that I need to change my closet.
Right.
And then I'll be like, oh my gosh, you know, I'm gonna go get that.
Yeah.
So it's a very positive way for me.
That's true.
In a sense. I'm not really comparing me and her. It's more of like I was inspired. Right.
Yeah. That's true.
So it can be
a thief of happiness if you put it in a negative way, but always using comparison as like a good energy for yourself.
Yeah,
or something like that. Does that make sense? But this is like an ongoing topic, I think. So we'll update you guys about how we think about comparison.
Yeah,
because this is like hard. I think this is like something needs to click in you.
Yeah,
where you don't compare yourself to other people.
I wonder what it is.
I know. But even
it might be age.
But even like the most successful people also talk about it too.
Comparison.
Yeah. So as long as there are a lot of people in this world, I think there's going to be a comparison. But I think once we like shift our comparing brain for the better, like you're comparing yourself so that you can be better. I think that's when the innate human behavior of comparison is used for the better. You know?
Right.
Yeah. So I think that's it. But anyways,
yeah,
let us know what you guys think about comparison. I know this is like I know a lot of people compare yourself to, other people on social media. You maybe compare yourself to us too, right? And I compare myself to other people too. But if we can use that energy for to better ourselves, that's a really good thing. Anyways, thank you so much for watching until the very end. Please leave an emoji if you have listened until the very, very end. That will make
or
us
just
super
any
happy.
comment.
Yeah, any comment of whatever you guys think.
Yeah.
We actually don't know the answer to it. This is really hard. But anyways, thank you so much for watching until the very end. I hope you guys have a great day
and a great life.
And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!
It's what you do.